Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're up and running then. And here's Vardy. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, there is the steely focus of the man many would readily vote as the world's greatest. It was January 2018 that Virgil van Dijk first wore the famous red shirt. So I wonder, Jim, does he still rank as number one?
I would say so, Peter. In fact, the title-winning season of 2024-2025 was statistically one of his better seasons, having been one of the club's most consistent performers. Only missed one league game. This at a time when you think age and injuries are going to start slowing him down.
And that consistency is, amongst many other things, what makes him the man he is.
Absolutely.
Semenyo. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now it's Semenyo. Bullet. Bernal. Yildiz gets on his... Yildiz! Goal! Lazio! And Lazio score first! Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Lyon finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Aimed beyond the defence. Vardy. Van Dijk produces the perfect tackle there. Bernal. And it's been played through. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward, looking for the run. Rafinha gets into a good position. Now it's Semenyo. And that is masterful defending.
Really well played. He read that perfectly. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Lyon really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Bullet with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. Oh no, this does not look good. He's got away. Nice interception, well timed. And he can thump it away. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Talisca with a real chance here. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Talisca! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought the starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Saliba getting this one clear. Van der Ven. It's a good-looking... Oh, great leap! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Demiral kept his eye on it, and he's there. Yaya Toure. That's Yildiz. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Good effort from distance. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Saliba. Vitinha is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And here's Rafinha. And Vardy!
Lazio really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Yildiz looking to add to his goal. Demiral. Now Saliba. Vitinha running with the ball. Now it's Rafinha. Stood up well to him there. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get on the end of this? Cucurella. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Talisca, and he's managed to get free. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
That's beautifully weighted. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Lazio leading by one at the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Lazio looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Oh, good spread. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Saliba. Carvajal. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gullit. Talisca has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And this is Gullit. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Still just a single goal between the sides. Oh, shooting chance! And no mistake. Lyon are level. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
That has not gone well. Vitinha, Yaya Toure. Knocks it into space. Well read, nice interception. Demiral is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Bernal gets across and deals with it.
He'll be disappointed with that.
Plays it across. And he's there to clear it.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Vardy receives it in a wide position. Oh, nice touch. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Gullit. It's a pretty loose pass. Lazio have reclaimed it.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He can run onto that. Now it's... Oh, he's all alone. And the shot! Goal! Lyon! And the comeback is complete. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Lyon can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to...
Vardy! Well, now it's a race. Oh, what has happened here? Caught offside that time.
Lazio really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Masuaku picks it up out wide. In towards the back stick. He's having a shot! Corner number 4 coming up here. That's a decent clearance.
Lyon surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Picked out brilliantly. Here's found the Rafinha!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Tries to play it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's found a way through. Cristiano Ronaldo crosses. Oh, that was vital. That's going to go a long way. Lazio could be just about done here.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
That looks a cracking ball. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Ronaldo! Superb! He's got himself an absolute peach. 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Lyon have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate
Ci
now.
saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Threads one in, Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Demiral, he's a sharp little ball here. Bernal goes direct. Talisca. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! It is close, but that is the last of it. Lazio can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nicked it back promptly.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
That's a decent clearance. A decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Dida trying to keep this in. He's had a shot!
Lyon definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Rijkaard. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Tries to pass it through. Lazio yet to have an attempt on goal. Vardy. He's cut it out. Talisca. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Semenyo has good running with the ball. Now, this could be a chance. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Yildiz. Talisca is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Can he get on the end of this? Yildiz.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Rafinha. Rafinha will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's a good spell of possession, this. And Vardy! Jamie Vardy is having a party! A finish of true class! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Lazio have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Threads one in. Yildiz. And it's Cucurella. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And that interception was most necessary. That's Rafinha! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Rafinha simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
They've played it short. Saliba. It's a promising position, an instinctive delivery. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Masuaku. Aims beyond the defence. And the through ball. Vitinha is always looking to break lines. Well, that is one way to stop him. Lyon have a free kick.
Lazio really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And he's managed to get free. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's a shade optimistic. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Rafinha. Now that looks a decent ball. Vardy. That's an excellent interception. Rodriguez. Nicely weighted ball. Gullit. He has found the way through. And that's the keeper's ball. Yildiz.
Ci sarà un
Talisca.
minuto di recupero.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Semenyo.
If they want to counter...
And for the first half, that is that. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Lazio coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Lazio have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And so the action is resumed.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Lazio are down to 10 men.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
And it's Masuaku. Talisca. Vitinha. Semenyo quietly revving up. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And here's Rafinha. And that's another good win of the ball. Rijkaard. Talisca.
There they go, hunting again.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Rijkaard. Great vision. And it's made its way to him. The cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Just eases him off the ball. Now then, the ball's come loose. Yildiz. Vardy. Lazio are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Now it's Rodriguez. And this is Ronaldo. Can he spark a counter here? And here's Gullit. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Lyon really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And he's picked it up out wide. Always onto this. That's been cut out, well played. Rodriguez is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, he's burst through. Oh, what? Rafinha! And he's stuck it away. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Lyon choosing to make the first change. Lazio are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space, to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that pass isn't the best. Vitinha. And here's Yildiz. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Chance here to counter. He's got away. So much time and space here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rafinha. And it's Vardy. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great ball if he can get there. He's shot, surely! Off the post! And he gets rid in a hurry. Vardy is onto it in a flash. Now it's Yildiz. He's found a way through. Yildiz couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Aimed at getting up there! And how did he not put that away?
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
That's really well cleared. Lazio have the chance to go the other way. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lazio are looking to break at pace. Lazio have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. He won't be happy with that one. Nicely shaped ball. Bernal. That is ended up in no man's land. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Yildiz having a look. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. And it's hoisted clear. Tries one from range.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those. He'll try from distance! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Vitinha, Rafinha. Looking for the run. Oh, important interception. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Oh, good stop, it had to be. Oh, split-second reaction.
Rafinha is offering a wry smile there.
Semenyo is holding his leg there, a worrying sign.
Yeah, maybe a touch of cramp, Peter. Hopefully nothing more serious than that.
But it appears he's going to be okay, at least for now. That's Yildiz. Chance for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves. And we're done. Perhaps not quite utopian, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We are just getting started. And it's Vitinha. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Rodriguez. He's shifting through the gears here. Out of play for a goal kick. Looking to play him in. Now it's Valencia. He is through. Great chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Lazio! And Lazio score first. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Lyon finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Incoming delivery.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
In once more.
Well played and well cleared.
Nicely intercepted. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Nicely worked. Valencia! Bullet, renowned for his long-range shooting. Till. And he's quick to return it. Lazio
really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Vitinha. And it's Yaya Toure. And it's Cucurella. Yaya Toure. Can he get it? Shot, surely! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Yildiz. Yaya Toure. Always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Here's Vitinha. And here's Valencia. Out towards the flank. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pull it. And the counter is on. Oh, easy pickings there. Yildiz. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Lazio with the corner, they're first. Yildiz plays it short. That's Yildiz. Lazio have a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Yildiz is eyeing up his options in the middle. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. And it's made its way to him. He's had a shot! Superb from Yildiz! About as smooth as it gets! And they're threatening to fly away here. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Lazio find a position of real strength now. This looks promising. There's the shot! No, not quite.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Vitinha. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Vitinha. This is a promising build-up. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Yildiz.
That's alert and sharp and very well played. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Oh, he's having a go! It's loose, and there's a race for... Oh, he's been caught on it here! And it's Yaya Toure. Back when it goes. There's a shot. And he shoots! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they all saw it! And that is all they have time for. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Lazio really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Lazio enjoying a half which is little short of perfect. The dominant force, the only force in a one-sided contest. The second half is up and running. Gullit does well to get it back. Driving forward. Gullit, this is promising. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo! He's got himself an absolute peach. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Yaya Toure. That pass has been well intercepted. Yildiz. And it's Cucurella. Bernal with a definite foul there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Yaya Toure, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Now, can they get him away? Foot in. Till. It's Gullit. Till. Yaya Toure. Yildiz. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Rafinha. And he is deftly away. Oh, super ball. Can he finish? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gullit. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Strokes it back. He'll try from distance! Incredible! Just incredible! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Lazio tries one from range. Keeper always had the measure of that.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Oh, that's nice. And this is put it! Oh, terrific save.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
He's in a great position here. Lazio have the chance to go the other way. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Yaya Toure. Rafinha quietly revving up. And it's Yaya Toure. Rafinha has set up one goal so far. Nice control. And here's Vitinha. That's a good ball. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Lazio are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. He shifted it to the flank. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Turns back here, probably the best option. Bernal. Demiral gets over and intercepts. Just 5 minutes left. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Valencia. Till. Can he spark a counter here? But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Rafinha is standing over this one. Chance for a shot! Brought out the best in the keeper.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
They've played it short. Rafinha, that was good pressure, just hounded him off it. Bernal. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Rodriguez. Cristiano Ronaldo. Vitinha. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that has left him in a heap. And he has been fouled there. Rijkaard has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm he is therefore off. And here's Yildiz. Lovely bit of skill. And that will be it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Vi ricordiamo, signori e
Yildiz,
signori, che
totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals.
dello stadio.